right, a good Thursday evening, everybody. We've gotten some rain today, and that's helped us out with our temperature. We did make it up to 97 this afternoon, but at least we did cool down. We spent much of the evening, in fact, in the 70s thanks to this rain, and the rain is being caused by a front moving in from the north. It's rare this time of the year to get a front to come through, but I think this one's going to make it all the way down to the Gulf Coast. As it's moving through Mississippi tomorrow, we will continue to see an elevated chance of rain, about a 70% chance, and that in turn is going to keep our temperatures at least down into the lower to mid-90s, and then the rain's going to get started and will cool down from there. Over the weekend, we're going to be behind the front with a north wind. Most of our rain chances Saturday and Sunday will be in South Mississippi. The farther north you go, the drier it is going to be. It's not dry tonight, though. The thunderstorms are gone, but we still do have some light to moderate showers, mostly in Hinds, Warren counties, and down to the southwest of us, all the way down to about Adams County. I think most of that's going to be done by midnight tonight. But check out the effect on the temperature. 76 degrees, lows in the morning between 73 and 75. Earlier this week, we had low temperatures at around 79 degrees every day. So this is better. And then tomorrow, with that front in the vicinity and the cloud cover and the rain, most places upper 80s to low 90s, a few spots may make it into the mid 90s for highs. The humidity is still going to be very high, so the heat index will make it into the 100s, but we're talking about low 100s for most of us instead of 110 to 120 like we got a couple of days ago, especially in the Delta. So no extreme heat warning in effect. That has been dropped, so this has been downgraded to a heat advisory, and it's mostly for the southern two-thirds of Mississippi. Notice in the Delta, where we had that heat index a couple of days ago of 124, there's no heat alert in effect. They're going to be well enough behind the front that it is going to be slightly cooler and drier the farther north you go. So here's our front moving to the south. It's going to go stationary by late tomorrow into the weekend. Good chances of rain tomorrow with the front, but notice on your Saturday, most of the rain in the afternoon just developing closer to the front in South Mississippi. High pressure up to the north is going to give us that north wind, and the farther north you live, well, the better it's going to be. So here's a look at the next 48 hours. Best chance of rain coming tomorrow at 70%. One or two of the storms could produce some heavy rain, some gusty winds. After those storms die down, notice that Saturday when they come back, it's mostly going to be south of I-20, and the showers are going to move down to the south towards Louisiana and the Gulf Coast behind that north wind behind the front, and the coverage won't be as good on your Saturday. So for this night, we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy, mid-70s in the morning, and then tomorrow, at best, we're looking at 94. That may even be a little bit too high. I think most places are going to be in the upper 80s to low 90s with that 70% chance of rain and the north wind. So the chance of rain does go down over the weekend, but usually when we say the chance of rain goes down, the temperature goes up. Not in this case because we're going to be behind the front. So for about 4 days, the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to see temperatures at or maybe just a little bit below average. The average high for early August is 93. We're expecting 91 to 92 from Saturday through Tuesday with lows in the low 70s. Now, we can't completely rule out a shower, but the chance of rain is going to be relatively low over the weekend and Monday. Tuesday, it starts to go back up a little bit, and temperatures do begin to climb again, at least back into the mid-90s, right around the middle of next week. All right, that's your forecast for tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here tomorrow morning with your next update. Have a good night.